Hello everyone and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of Deadlight. We had just kind of made it out of the Ratman's den. We're still We're still in the subway and we're now playing Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade apparently at this point is what we're playing because yeah, okay, well let's just
These traps look like they've been designed to protect against the dead and the living.
well, they cut off your knees and your throat, so, I mean, at that point, everything's covered. So, anyway, yeah, Randall and I are just... Oh, God, no, please, I was hoping for, like, an outside place. What the hell is this? I don't want... No. Do not want. Hey, Ratman, I hate you.
The people made a stand, tried to fight.
Tried to fight what?
Many died, and then returned to consume the few that didn't. Then the military tried to fight back at the shadows. Look
Oh, there we go.
and see how that ended.
Oh, yeah, these are subway trains. We do not have a subway in Seattle. You are a liar, game. Just, I want you to know that. These are actual subway trains. We do not have subways in Seattle. Bink. And, there's actually a better version of this story. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. There's a, I don't remember the name of it right now. There's a, it's a zombie, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a zombie diary. It's like a year in the life of K.A. Bianchi. I think I remember that name. So K.A. Bianchi is another serial killer, axe murderer person we have to look up at some point. Anyway, as I was saying, I was looking for something. Do I go? I don't go down. I got to go up, I think. Anyway, it's like a year like the year in the life of a guy who starts off in Seattle and like he makes it all the way up to like British Columbia with regards to zombies and such like that. And it's a pretty interesting story. It's a pretty interesting book. I've read it actually several times because it's so entertaining. And if you like zombies and you like this game, I would suggest reading that book. I really wish I could remember the name of the title. It's like, it's zombie something. I know it's pretty basic, but I am now apparently stuck. And I'm like, you know, arcing this thing, trying to figure out where to ping this thing off of, because now I can't go back. If I drop down, I'll probably just die, because down looks more dangerous than up. Maybe I jump back to that pole there that's there. Maybe I can do that. So we'll try that. Oh, okay. So that worked. Oh, I think I know. So we just did that to get Bianchi's card, name card, and then we do this. And then climb up, and then when we go back... Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. This whole subway section, and once again I'm referencing other games, and that tells you how indistinctive the puzzles and stuff in this game are. In I Am Alive, a game that I was hoping would be super epic.
Now,
And
what about these soldiers? The new law.
I told you, when times change, men must change. We all make choices, Mr. Wayne. In chaos, some choose to show the best sides of themselves. Others, the worst. You must hurry. I worry for the safety of my son. And the ones you care for, too.
well, thanks, boss man. Anyway, as I was saying, I Am Alive, which is supposed to be a really... Whoa! I'm not sure where that went or why. I wonder if that was a thing I should have gotten. Well, we can do it like this. Should be able to do it like this. Okay. That might lead me to another secret. But anyway, I was hoping that I Am Alive would have been a really epic game because it was made by Ubisoft, I believe. The guy, you know, it was made by the same creators of Assassin's Creed, and it had the same parkour kind of deal to it. And I thought, you know what, that's going to be totally epic. And I thought it was going to be a full release title, and instead... Okay, what was even the point of that, honestly? Was that just to get me killed or something? They turned it into a Xbox Live Arcade game, and it's like they had a really good idea, and they really did. It was like you know, a couple years ago that they came out with the initial idea, and they had this really good idea, and then they killed it. They gutted it and completely destroyed it. And it turns into just basically it's not even free roam. It was originally supposed to be like a free roam game, and they turned it into a straight A to B, get there, do that. Not even, there's a little bit of side quest exploration, but it's so hard to do that without dying that it's basically pointless to even try.
And what about these soldiers?
Yeah, I don't even know what the point of that is.
I told you, when times change, men must change.
We're not gonna listen to the Rat Man again.
In chaos,
Anyway, so yeah, it was actually really upsetting that they did that. Crap! I'm not paying attention. I am not paying attention. I need to pay closer attention to what I'm doing. I'm sitting here talking about other games, and I'm getting whacked because of it. Oh good, I'm here. Yeah, but they really screwed it up and really made it upsetting, and it was just really bad, and I was hoping it would be super epic. So that whole section with the subway kind of reminded me of a section in that game where you do run across subway cars, and you have this little girl on your back, kind of giving it away a little bit, but you have this little girl on your back, and she's constantly screaming in your ear every time you're jumping, and it gets a little annoying, but you know, it's gonna happen. So, oh, hello crate. Yeah, I really wish I Am Alive would have been a better game, because if it would have been better, I would have absolutely repurchased it for the PC just to do a Let's Play of it for everybody. But the story ends poorly. I will say that right off the bat. The story actually ends really poorly. Well, that's an interesting way to drown, Randall. The story ends poorly. It ends on like a cliffhanger, like, oh, there's going to be a sequel, but without there actually being any kind of indication that there will ever be a sequel. It's also, like I said, it's extremely linear. And the in-game engine is designed specifically to make the game to force you to play the game in a specific way. And the reason I say that is there are two things specifically that bug the crap out of me in I Am Alive. The first was that you have a gun, you find a pistol, but there's no bullets. So the idea was that you could psychologically trick people into thinking you were going to shoot them so they wouldn't, you know, screw with you. Awesome idea, right? Well, as it turns out, if you have a bullet in your gun at a point in the game where you can find another bullet for your gun, they will actually hide that bullet, that gun, or whatever you find that has that bullet in it will not be there anymore. So that when you find, you know, if you're missing a...
people who tried to look for a safe place during the Great War against the Shadows. They were crushed to death by a landslide caused by bombing.
Yeah, of course it had to be because of the bombing. It couldn't be because of anything else. Anyway, the game will actually suppress your ability... Ooh, I'm sorry, Randall. That was all on me. Anyway, now I Am Alive, the game will actually suppress your ability to find more than 1 or 2 bullets at any given time. Even if you have... bubbles. Even if you know, like if you played the game before and you know that there are going to be more bullets there. Additionally, the AI is really dumb. Because if you point a gun at them, whether it's loaded or not, they'll be all like, oh my god, he has a gun. I need to not approach him because he may kill me. But you also get a bow and arrow. And you know, unlike bullets, you can actually retrieve your arrows, which is kind of awesome. But if you point a bow and arrow at somebody, they'll still approach you. They'll be like, you know, screw you, you got a bow and arrow, I don't care. And a bow and arrow is a one-shot kill too. So you gotta ask yourself, why did they program the AI to back off because you point a pistol in their face, but to stand there and say, bring it, buddy, when you point an actual loaded weapon in their face, a deadly loaded weapon in their face? And it was just... that was just really odd to me in my head. It didn't seem right. So the game unfortunately did not live up to the survival horror, I guess, standards that I'd hoped that it would.
Innocent people who tried to look for a safe place during the Great War against the Shadows.
I think I just missed the jump last time.
By a landslide caused by bombing.
I'm getting closer to the surface. I see trees, and I really want to get out of the sewer system because the sewer system is annoying the crap out of me. But I see brush up there, so I want to try this. I think I just missed the jump last time. So let's... no, I did not just miss the jump last time. I'm missing something. And the fact that my checkpoint isn't up there, it's down here where I have to continuously twist the stupid handle. The Randall handle. That's what I'm thinking to myself. It's a Randall handle. I don't know why I've decided to go this way. I just have. That's why I've decided to go this way. Another piece of page ripped from the book of the poem that marks the limits of the rat's territory. There's a poem written, "Oh, what a marvel it appears to me when I beheld three faces on his head." Okay, so we got another item at least. I guess that's okay. Not that it matters, because we're going to end up having to do this over again anyway. Yes, out and smack your head, Randall, and grab the crate and pull it out. And this is going to be 12 minutes of me repeating this puzzle. I swear, it's insanity. Alright, and climb up. And then twist the handle, Randall. Twist the Randall handle. And then jump. Yay, and then jump again. Yay. See, this part's easy. This part I can do. This part's not hard. And then up. And debating on if I should, like, search these guys' body again, because at this point it's just repeating. But I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Yes, yes, yes. And they were killed by a landslide.
Crushed to death by a landslide caused by bombing.
Whee! Of course it had to be caused by bombing. And yes, I know I said that a little bit ago, but it's just like, it occurs to me, it's just like, you know, all this destruction and mayhem, and he's now blaming the government. He's blaming the military for bombing. And it's like, you know, that is one of the things during an outbreak, that they will bomb the place. See, now I'm too nervous to jump this thing again, because I'm just going to have to restart, and I don't want to do that, so I'll try again, but this is gonna piss me off if it doesn't work. Okay, good. Yeah, now that I found the poem page, they're like, oh, you can go now. Oh, now I gotta do it again? Well, that's just no fun. Come on, guys. Give me a break, huh? I mean, really. Really, just give me a break. Uh-oh. Speaking of which, this one is gonna break. Or at least bend a little bit, and I guess that's okay. I guess it's okay if it bends. If it breaks, I'll be sad. Bending is okay. Up, Randall. Up. Well, I thought this was going to be an exit because of the fact that we were getting, you know, trees and stuff, or at least junk, but apparently we're no closer now than we were before. Oh. Daylight? Outside? Please? Outside? I never thought I'd be happy to see a zombie. Unless that's rat. Well, whatever it is, he's not paying attention to me. Oh. Something is blocking the machinery. That, maybe? Still isn't working. Maybe there's another gear stuck somewhere. I guess. Is that a zombie down there? Ugh. Randall can't swim. What does he know?
I can't go on.
Oh, okay, it's rat.
Up to the old subway station. When you get to the outside, look for the house that grows in the tree. Find my son before those men do, and I'll help you.
I can activate the platform now.
Find my son before those men do, and all something. At this point, I've lost interest. Oh, thank God that wasn't, like, super deep. At this point, I've honestly lost interest. I've lost interest in finding my family. I've lost interest in finding his son. I've even lost interest in doing anything else but getting the hell out of here. And that's a bad thing. That is a bad sign. You should not lose interest like that. See, I had this feeling that was going to be what happened. I really did have this feeling, but I thought, well, it hasn't dropped yet. Then, of course, I step on the damn thing. Hey, look at that, here we go again. And Rat's gone, which is nice, so he's not talking to me again.
I can activate the platform now.
Oh, now he's here again.
Follow this pathway up to the old subway station. When you get to the outside, look for the house that grows in the tree.
That grows in the tree. So he's talking about a tree house, right? Oh, for the love of Mike. Okay, I am absolutely going to pause here because I'm actually starting to get irritated with this. I know he says to go up and do that and do so on, but we've reached the end of our video for now. And this game, for the moment, is actually starting to just really torque me because the story has petered out. The puzzles are getting really terrible. And until we get back to the surface, I'm having this claustrophobic feeling of anger and blah. So, for this video, I would like to thank you all very much for joining me and Randall and the Rat Man on this Let's Play of Deadlight. And I will see you next video.